like very deliberate and.
I'm still trying to believe that you let that many kids do it.
Okay, guys, our next speaker is Samara, so please give her your attention.
How many of you have eaten out at a restaurant? A lot of you. What about a fast food place? For example, McDonald's or Burger King. Maybe KFC or Taco Bell? Or quite possibly all the four I've just mentioned? During the summer, you might make a visit without Juicy Burger very often. In 2006, the average amount of hamburgers Americans ate over the course of a year was 13 billion. If you put all of those hamburgers in a straight line, it would circle the earth more than 32 times. That's a lot of burgers. But do you know what happens behind the counter? For some, this may be shocking, but I hope you'll stay with me on this, since it is important, not only for you, but for others as well. Many of the popular fast food companies in America take part in the cruelty of animals, cruelty of workforce, and ignorance of the customer's health. This problem is really important to me, and because of it, I haven't eaten fast food in 4 years. First, the slaughterhouse is a horrifying death for animals that are unlucky enough to meet it. Second, employees in slaughterhouses work in some of the most fatal conditions. And third, by not supporting the fast food industry, you are improving your health. Many big corporations say that they don't have enough money to make slaughterhouses a nicer place for employees and animals. Why would a multi-billion-dollar corporation not have enough money just to give a little more to their hardworking employees, or to buy new tools to make their employees' jobs safer? In the book Chew on This by Eric Schlosser and Charles Wilson, they talk about what happens to the animals in the slaughterhouse. In the U.S., companies argue that they don't have enough money, so they can't afford to buy better technology and have to resort to the older, cheaper way, which is cruel to animals. In American slaughterhouses, employees grab the chicken by their legs and shackle them to a conveyor belt, where they are then dumped in electrified water. Some are knocked unconscious by the back. If they aren't knocked out, they either end up with their heads cut off or in a big vat of boiling water, and they get boiled to death. And that's just the chickens. Slaughtering these animals is a messy job, and with so many machines and people working together, many injuries happen. Injuries in the workplace have to be reported to OSHA, the Occupational Safety and Health Association, and the meatpacking industry file is home to some incredibly disturbing titles. Some include employee's eye injured when struck by hanging hook, employee killed when head crushed by conveyor belt, and employee hospitalized for neck laceration with a flying blade. Just from these titles, you can see why working in these conditions will be horrifying. Plus, most of these workers are illegal immigrants, so they can't speak up when injured for fear of being busted. When injured, these employees are left on the streets. One of the biggest reasons why you shouldn't support fast food, though, is your health. Teens who eat a lot of fast food can die from heart attacks, while they're still in their teenage years. Fast food companies think of their consumers mostly as people who give them money, so therefore they don't put as much care as they should in your food. Breakouts of E. coli, a fatal type of food poisoning in fast food hamburger meat, have been recorded. And the USDA once admitted, and I quote, "We can fine circuses for mistreating elephants, but we can't find companies that violate the food safety standards." As we observed earlier, fast food companies don't care much for the animals that they put in their food. One hamburger can contain meat from hundreds of different cows. By avoiding such precarious food, you can help yourself stay healthy and fit. Try to think about what I've told you the next time you look at that juicy hamburger or those crunchy McNuggets. Thank you.